Hello, beautiful souls. Here today. Welcome to my channel. I'm here today being guided to do a reading for the collective for the alignments of the Sirius gateway, which are happening July 3rd through the 7th. And Sirius is known as the spiritual sun. It has the power to expand your consciousness, rebirth, the light within, and give you direct access to the higher dimensions. So again, this is happening through July 3rd through July 7th. So I'm getting that energy of the Fool, that rebirth, the Death card, rebirth. Connecting to your consciousness in the physical world. So I am going to be pulling out one card from the Saints and Mystics today, whenever you're watching it. And to get the general message at the end of the reading, I will read it from the book. So you take what resonates and you leave what's behind. This is a message from the spirits and the energies that we're getting with the Sirius sun, spiritual sun energies. Okay. Cutting the deck. And I'm asking spirit guides to provide us with one card today for the general message. What we need to tap into, what we need to be aware of. It's a powerful portal. Wow. Alright. So what we have here is Saint Valentine, card number 18, Divine Love. Divine love. That connection to the spiritual world. That love that we give ourselves because we are incarnated in the divine. Let's put out some wisdoms of the oracle. See what other messages come through. Here and now. Card number 32 reduces to a 5. The flag here says you are here. I don't know if you can see it. You are here. The here and now. The divine connection that you have is happening here and now. It speaks of that self-love. Releasing the past. Not concerning yourself with the future, but aligning yourself with the here and now. Being present, showing that love. Meditation and connection to guides and spirit. I see a face here. I've been seeing faces lately in trees, images of faces in trees. I lit a candle the other day and put a card behind the candle, and when I zoomed in on I took a picture of it, and when I zoomed in I saw a lot of faces that were reflected off to the card from the candle. So it's just like, I see the egg. What came first is the question, right? Is my belief the egg came first. That's my belief. Doesn't have to be yours. And I see the window of opportunity. There goes another face. These cards have faces on it. So I'm so glad I was guided to use this deck. Has faces all over the place. You might be seeing images of faces. If you are, these messages coming through today might resonate with you. So yeah, to me, I feel like you're opening the window, and it's showing me opening the window after the storm. That refreshing energy that comes through that window, that wind. Everything has been cleansed. The earth has been cleansed, and there's new energies arriving to you, like a refresh, like a new start, rebirth. The spiritual sun, speaks of the rebirth. Okay, it's pretty sticky today. So we have new life. Yeah, it goes together with that rebirth. It's almost like she was in a slumber and she's waking from it. Card 39, which equals to 3. Here goes the face again. You see, I'm feeling guided to show you the faces as they come up. Yeah, it's like she's oh wow. 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 So it's actually an egg. It's almost like she broke free of the egg. I told you, the egg came first and she was rebirthed from that in her conscious mind. She was rebirthed. He or she, not gender specific. So yeah, allowing yourself to align to those new energies that are coming with the Sirius central spiritual sun, that new life that you want to awaken within yourself, that divine love, that connection, that new connection to spirit. You might have been connected to the spirit for a long time, or you might just be connecting to spirit. You've seen symbols, synchronicities. Okay, too many. Why? 31. Every time somebody asks me that, I answer, why ask why? But it's about obtaining a knowledge, going with the flow, being here and now, receiving the messages that are connecting to you at this time. The Sirius spiritual sun. There goes the face. See it? You see? And I've been seeing faces in the clouds as well. I don't know if you see, this is the face on the card. They're in each and every card. And this is the face that I'm seeing in the clouds. So receiving messages, look up. Look at the clouds. Look at your surroundings. Be present in the here and now. Excuse me. Okay. Connecting to spirits, your guides, your soul. Being illuminated. That purity with the white that's coming through. Holding that beam of light in your hands. And guiding it with love and compassion. It's reminding me of Reiki, healing others through that divine connection. Here, I see that this window looks just like these windows here. So this one is like, it's wooden, it's blocked off. Nothing is coming through. She comes through. She awakens from her slumber, and the light shines and illuminates her spiritual soul, allowing her to be reconnected with Source, Divine Spirit. The Four of Wands, those portals, yeah. You know, the 1111 portals, you might be seeing synchronicities. See how the light is illuminating those portals that are opening up for you. Speaks of that family. Generations of knowledge might be coming to you now. The dragonfly might be symbolic to you. But if I'm not mistaken, the dragonfly is the only flying species that could, hummingbird, yeah, but the dragonfly could go from side to side, up and down, side to side, up and down, without missing a beat. Then we have here 10 of Wands, that heavy burden that you've carried. As this new moon that's happening now, in the sign of Cancer, which speaks of home, family, compassion, love, nurturing, cleansing, caring. As this new moon comes in, July 9th or 10th, depending on where you are. See, I see the 3 deers. 1, 2, 3, body, mind, and soul. Carrying those heavy burdens. 10 speaks of the completions of carrying those heavy burdens. And using those heavy burdens to enlighten you. To open up portals within you. If you take 4 of those wands, you create the 4 of wands, which opening those portals up. You're left with 6, and 6 to me speaks of the ascending masters like Jesus, Buddha, Kuan Yin, whoever you resonate with. So releasing them heavy burdens, allowing that enlightenment to come in, but you must do that through meditation, by being here and now. If your mind is going off into the past and the burdens that you carried in the past, you got to leave that in the past. You have to think about where you are here, the now, the thoughts. Breathe and release any thought of the past or any thought of what might be in the future. You have to be patient with yourself. You're waking up from a slumber. We are all being awakened through these portals. 6 of Wands. See? You take 4 of those wands and you create that portal. And the next 6 wands, because you went through those portals, you opened your body, your mind, and your soul, you received that victory. And to me, it's giving me that it speaks of public recognition, but to me it is you being recognized by spirit guides, because you're opening yourself to receive the messages, about free will. You have to be open and receptive to receive the messages that will come through. You have to be open to them, because if you're not open to them, you're not going to see them. The 9 of Cups, that cleansing, wish fulfillment, celebrating. So he's lifting his cup up to the heavens. Intuitively, I'm reading. And you see how his finger is pointing down. So it speaks to me as above, so below. Might be pesky things that might try to interfere with these messages that are coming through. Just trust in the divine. And the Lovers, how beautiful. I think Venus and Mars are aligning as well. I don't know the dates, but we have the Lovers card here. And it speaks to me, you see how she looks like she's here in the physical world and he's in the spiritual world, because he's a little bit translucent in this. Maybe it's a lover that's not with you right now, a divine partner that you have not met yet, but you need to align yourself to, because you like attracts like. You have to become that which you want to align to. Let's clarify these cards. Spirit, 4 Wands. The King of Coins. Powerful, nurturing, caring, stable. Aligning your soul to the physical world. Bringing in those connections. The burdens. Card number 15. Releasing those heavy burdens. Detaching yourself from false truth. Detaching yourself from being bounded to anything, to anyone. See, the Lovers and the Devil card are 2 different energies. These are lovers in the Devil card that feel like they bounded, like they need to be together codependent on each other. You want to find that freedom. You see how all the you have to find that balance within the suits, the cups, the pentacles, the wands, and the swords. So they're all facing down, right? You want to face them upright to bring them into the physical world. Having that balance with your emotions, speaking your truth, being unconditional in your emotions when you're sharing those emotions with others, and sharing those emotions with yourself as well, because it all starts within you. The King of Coins. Having that passion, but finding that balance within it, and bringing those things into the physical. Releasing those burdens. Allowing true love to come in. That, well, it's Valentine's. Saint Valentine. It speaks of that divine love. The love that a lot of us are searching for. Where we know how to give each other space. We allow each other to grow in our divine time. We don't judge one another. We accept them for who they are, and we become the best version of ourselves, so that we could attract that partner, that lover that reflects the same to us. The Six of Wands speaks of victory. The Two of Swords and the Hangman. Removing that veil, seeing the truth, speaking your truth, being aligned with body, mind, and soul. Freeing yourself from being bounded to anything. The Hangman speaks of seeing things from a new perspective. As you align to your body, mind, and soul, because this reading is about aligning to that spiritual sun, you will find victory in there. That passion, what drives you, what are your wishes, setting those intentions with the new moon, July 9th or 10th. Four Cups. So I love this card because this, in the traditional tarot, the person is always looking down at the empty cups, right? This guy is looking at the divine Ace of Cups, the divine love. In order for you to give that unconditional love to another, you have to recognize it in yourself first. And it feels like to me, or what I'm getting here, is that the masculine, the feminine has been going through this journey of enlightenment, of tapping into source, becoming one with source, with their spirit guides. And it's now a time for the masculine to do that. It could be the masculine within you as well, because we carry both energies, feminine and masculine, within us. Now it's time to balance and align that masculine energy, that movement, the doing, the connecting. To allow your wishes to come true. Temperance at the bottom of the deck. The alchemy that we are creating. Feel it, freeing yourself. Water, fire, that passion and that cleaning, spiritual cleansing. Allowing yourself to be here and now, and letting go of any expectations. And obtaining the knowledge that you need. Not asking why, but knowing why. This card 31 equals a 4, which speak to me of your guides and your angels are with you, your ancestors as well. Okay, so that's the messages I'm getting here. I'm going to go ahead and read Saint Valentine, Divine Love. And the number is 18. Divine Love. Let me pick up the card for you. Can you see that? Okay. Patron saint of love and sacrifice. Feast day, February 14th. St. Valentine's Day, a day of romance, devotion, and universal love. Commemorates St. Valentine's of Terry, a Roman Christian who has executed. Okay, let's start that over. St. Valentine's Day, a day of romance, devotion, and universal love. Commemorates St. Valentine's of Terry, a Roman Christian who was executed by the emperor for following the Christian faith and performing blessings on Roman prisoners. Before being led out to his execution, St. Valentine wrote the jailer's daughter, whom he had previously healed, signing it from your Valentine. His link to love and lovers, however, was mostly created when his feast day was placed on the old pagan holiday, Lupercalia, a day devoted to love and fertility, rituals, and dedicated to the Juno and Pan. Emotional. St. Valentine's energy grounds our hearts towards acceptance of ourselves and others beneath their human appearance. He teaches us the power of love in its greatest form, and the one that shows its face in response to sacrifice, loss, pain, and even anger. Valentine shows us there are many ways to love and be loved, and the only rule to follow is the caretaking of one's heart, especially when it concerns another. Spiritually, Saint Valentine governs the root, sacral, and solar plexus chakra. However, his energy can activate all the chakras and increase our ability to vibrate energy at a faster rate to help us love beyond judgment. His favorite crystals are rose quartz and rhodosite, and his energy can assist sexual magic and healing between lovers. Consciously, Saint Valentine teaches us to be present, take advantage of opportunities to remember our faith in the universal divine, and recognize that every moment of fear is an opportunity to bring courage to the surface. He reminds us to be loyal in our love and explore the depths of uncharted waters and new experiences and relationships. He shows us that patience works best when we let go of the fears that bind our mind. Saint Valentine is a patron saint of lovers and does not discriminate between relationships, working equally powerfully with gay and lesbian unions as he does with heterosexual relationships. He assists in clear communication between partners, enhancing sexual libido, gives guidance to people in committed monogamous or open relationships, and aids those who wish to open their lives up for love to appear in various forms. Valentine arrives to remind us that the road of love is a cautious journey, and true love does not lie in the happily ever after, but in the power of choosing love when at times it would feel easier to close our hearts and fight against the current. Invocation. In love I remember, in love I perceive, in love I surrender, in love I believe. 2 more times. In love I remember, in love I perceive, in love I surrender, in love I believe. Last time. In love I remember, in love I perceive, in love I surrender, in love I believe. And so it is. That is the reading for Sirius Portals, July 3rd through the 7th. Hope it brought some messages and some clarifications of what's going on with the energy of the spiritual sun. Have a great night.